Only women, children, and dogs are loved unconditionally. A man is only loved under the condition that he provides sex. Okay? When you meet a new girl, what do your friends ask you? What she look like? Ladies, when you meet a new guy, what do your friends ask you? What does he do? What the fuck does that do that can help you out? Can this motherfucker facilitate a dream or not? Only.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's converse about this real quick, right? There's always going to be the conversation, ladies and gentlemen, about who has it worse, right? Is it men? Is it women? Women are always going to say they have it worse because they're fighting for equal pay and all of that good jazz. And then when they have to figure out they got to do equal work, they're like, nah, not feeling that. But men will say, we are only loved based on conditions. And when you really think about how deep that is, you'll really understand how deep it is. Men are loved conditionally. Women are loved unconditionally. As in, like my man Chris Rock said, women, children, and dogs are the only things that are loved unconditionally, as in you're going to love them without them really having to provide and or bring something to the table. They're just going to be loved just because. But as a man, you're going to be loved based on what you can provide. Now, I like to look at myself, and I like to look at myself in this particular situation because I think that if you are a man, you may think the same as me, right? But as a son to my mother, I know, for me, I can't speak for everybody, but I know that my mom will love me unconditionally for the rest of my life, no matter how old I get, right? That's what I know. That's what I felt. That's a true feeling for me as a son to my mother. Again, a lot of people may not have good relationships with their mother, so I can't say that I speak for everybody. But overall, as a child, usually you are loved unconditionally. The older I get, my mama tell me all the time, you're still going to be my baby, no matter how old you get, right? She one of them types, and I love her for it, all right? But as I get older, right, as I start to take on more responsibilities as a man, as I become a man and a man's man every single day of my life, I start to take on different responsibilities. My responsibility is I want to make sure that I can take care of my mama now, right? Granted, she doesn't look for it. Granted, she doesn't ask for me to do anything like that for her. It's what I choose to do as a man. It's what I want to do for her, right? But her love for me is unconditional. But can you honestly say that same type of relationship, no matter how old you get, is going to be the same when you choose to date or when you choose to become a father or when you choose to do things like that? No. Your responsibilities are going to change. Who you are as a man is going to change. What is required of you is going to change as you age and become a man. Let's keep it a buck, man. Men are not loved unconditionally. We have to be able to provide to get love. And that sounds crazy. But he said it best, right? When a guy asks his guy friends, or when a guy starting to date and his guy friend ask about his girl, what does she look like? When women are asked about men that she's dating, the general first question is, what does he do? And it was crazy when he said it because it's 100% true. Women always want to know what he does before they even remotely ask about what you look like or who you are as an individual. What characteristics do you provide? Is he a good man overall? No. What he do for a living? Because the first thing they want to know is, can this man provide? Can this man do for me? Can this man do for you? Does he have a good job? Because they will say, oh, girl, that's a good job, bro. Oh, why are you dealing with this type of guy? Ain't nothing sexy about that, right? That's the conversation. And it's thought-provoking and very, very profound to me because I'm that guy. I'm like, shit. women generally are loved unconditionally. They really, and you get this conversation all the time, and it pisses women off when you ask them what they bring to the table. Only now, in my opinion, have men actually started to require, to an extent, a woman to bring something more to the table than just themselves. So you start to see the psychology of it all. You're only now starting to ask women, what are they able to provide? What value are they able to bring? So they are no longer, in my opinion, if we look at the way we are right now and the way the world is trending, they are no longer allowed to just be in a relationship for most people without being able to do something or provide something. Baby, can you cook for me? Can you take care of me? Can you take care of the household? Can you do something? Can you be my rock? Can you be a solid foundation for me? Can you help me when I'm down or something like that? Now guys are starting to ask these women what they could do, and it's only been recent. Not a lot of guys are asking it because, of course, we got some beta males out here, some simp ass dudes that are just allowing women to just be women, and they're able to skate by on that and their good looks and shit. But now I think that it's a great thing that guys are now starting to somewhat require their young ladies to bring more to the table than just how nice they look, right? And then when they're asked this question, speaking more specifically about the ladies, they don't know how to respond to that. They're like, how dare you ask me what I'm bringing to the table? I'm bringing me. And I have to say, ladies, me as an answer is no longer going to be a sufficient answer. They doing yard work outside, I'm sorry. But when you ask a woman what they bring to the table and they start answering with me, and ladies start to realize that me is no longer a substantial question, a substantial answer to the question, now all of a sudden they get mad, right? And it opens the doors and it opens up the eyes to a lot of us. And I think that Chris Rock hit the nail on the head when they said that men are usually the only people that are loved with conditions. But I think that us as men are actually starting to spread that narrative out and making sure that women are able to be a part of this as well. And I think that's good. I think that's a good conversation to have. And I think that that's where we're really going to start to see who's in it to win it or who's just in it just to be in it. But I want to know what you guys think. Comment section below. I had to hold my camera because my stuff acting up. But I want to know what you guys think in the comment section below. Do you believe that men are now starting to put conditions on the love that they have for women, and is actually starting to make this more of an equal bringing to the table of things? And I'm not talking about just resources, because likely the man is earning more money, but it's now requiring that men are saying, this is what I'm going to bring, but I'm going to need you to do this too. There are going to be requirements and stuff for these particular relationships as they go forward. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, because again, this is a conversation I wanted to open up. I think it's well worth the debate. And I think that a lot of guys are now at a level where they're like, you know what, I make all the money, I'm doing these, and I'm having the resources, all this stuff. I think I should have higher standards for myself. And I love that shit. Men are now starting to understand they got to have higher expectations and standards for themselves in reference to the women that they are choosing to date. Gentlemen, stand up for yourselves, man. Granted, they told us before that we are loved with conditions. Same rules should apply. Now, of course, with the kids, I mean, I would hope you would love your children just to love them. But, you feel me? Now that we got these newer things popping off, I want to see and make sure that you guys are looking out for yourselves too. Spend my time, effort, and energy, ladies and gentlemen. I love y'all, man. If you enjoyed this video, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Comment down below. Let me know what you think, man. Good doc is out. Peace.